We all know that showing appreciation to our teams is important, but how many of you think outside the box when it comes to showing others that we appreciate the work that they're doing? Today, we're going to talk about some creative ways that you can show appreciation to your team, to your family, to individuals that do a great job. Stick with us. Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. I am your host, John Espinosa. to the Leaders Leading Leaders podcast. Hey everyone, John here. Welcome to the Leaders Leading Leaders podcast. I am having a great week recording these episodes. They're all about showing gratitude, showing appreciation. Who doesn't like that? I mean, come on. Who doesn't like giving somebody a gift, telling somebody thank you for the great job that they're doing, taking them out to lunch, happy hour? I mean, it's just human nature for us to want to help others. I don't know about you, but I know anybody listening to this podcast, those out there that are part of the Go Be Great community, we are all about helping others get to where they're going. And along the way, we're going to have to show them a little appreciation because there is a lot of hard work that each and every one of you do day in, day out. So I want to be the first one to say thank you if you have not heard it today. Thank you for investing in yourself. Thank you for showing up every day, staying consistent, going before you're ready, and guess what? Not missing 2 days in a row, because you are here today where you have gotten from a lot of hard work, a lot of sacrifice, and I am proud of you. So thank you. Thank you very much for taking the time to invest in the most important thing that we have, and that is ourselves, so that way we can go pour into others. So let's get into this episode today. You know, this was really fun for me to journal out and organize as I was figuring out what I wanted to talk about on this topic of creative ways to show appreciation for your teams. And we have a lot of challenges out there. Budget. I don't know too many industries, corporations that are not going through a budget crunch right now. And one of the things that it's really easy to do, and we think of when we talk about appreciation, our mind goes towards monetary. So handing out cash awards, handing time off, whatever that looks like. And with our budgets right now, it's very difficult to do that. So I really wanted to talk about some ways today, some creative ways to kind of think outside the box of ways that I've seen, like things that are on my list of things that I want to do for my team to show them appreciation. And that's what this episode is going to be today. We're going to talk about some creative ways on how you can show your team, you can show others, you can just show your partner, your significant other, your spouse, whatever that is, that you are appreciative of the work they're doing. And we are in the season of giving. There is gifts to be given. There are celebrations. There are family gatherings. There are team gatherings. There's potlucks. There's work gatherings going on. You turn around the corner and my calendar is full of gatherings, celebrations, potlucks, virtual, in person, whatever you look like. And it's great. It is absolutely one of my favorite things to do, to show appreciation for others. So let's get into some of the things that I came up with, and then I want you to share some ideas or maybe things that you have done. Put them in the comments below. Let me know some creative ways that you like to show appreciation for your teams. So the first one I want to talk about are spotlight sessions. And these spotlight sessions are really impromptu. So they're outside of our normal all hands meetings, big team gatherings, big team meetings, that once a year award ceremony that your company may have. These happen throughout the year. They can be informal or they can be formal. Either way, they can be peer-to-peer. They can be leader to employee. They can be employee to leader. They can be leader to leader. Any organization out there should have a spotlight session type activity, portal, group, whoever, that people can give appreciation for a team's work throughout the year, not just that one-time formal or quarterly all-hands meeting that we have. So you can get very creative in what you want to name this award. It can be a spotlight award. It can be a, hey, you're doing a great job award. It can be an all-in award. It can be, something that's catchy. A lot of the Googles, I think they have like a G achievement, something like that. So anything that is catchy that people, it may seem corny at first, but I will promise you, once it kicks in and people start using it, it won't be corny so much. You will hear people actually at normal conversation talk about, hey, thank you very much for giving me that achievement award or that spotlight award. It goes a long way. So a page on the website, you can go in, self-nominate. You can either send just a on-the-spot kind of thank you. You can print a certificate maybe and give it to somebody, or PDF it and put it in an email. There's even a function within Teams, and I just learned this, Microsoft Teams, that it is a congratulatory kind of page that you can click on, and it will send a card that kind of opens when they click on it, the person that you're sending it to, and it just is a thank you, and you can customize whatever you want in there. And again, it is virtual. So if you have virtual employees, something like that. Because that's the other thing. I wanted to think of different ways that people could, whether they were in the office, they were virtual, or they had a hybrid team, that you can show ways, creative ways that you can show your team appreciation. So on the spot, spotlight awards throughout the year, whether it's a website, I've seen that in the past. That's what we currently use. And then the other really cool way is I used to get these little trophies, and you can buy them online. You can get them from Amazon or wherever. I'm not endorsing a particular place, but those little trophies we would get whenever we achieved a certain percentage on one of our end-of-course critiques when I was training, or you might get a little trophy for finishing a project. Yeah, it's a little toy trophy. I get it. John, you're corny. But people would line them up in their cubicles or have them, sitting around in their office. And it was prideful. It was very prideful. So again, if you are thinking about implementing a creative way, just go do it. Do it messy. Follow our mantra here at the Go Be Great community and get in there, start it up. I promise you it will take off. It's awesome. It's awesome. So spotlight sessions. The second one we're going to talk about are informal celebrations. Now, these can be, again, if you're in person, we always go to like the lunches, the team lunches or the happy hours, that type of informal celebration, off work hours, however you do that. But over the past probably 2 years, and I've talked a little bit about this, I had an employee who was from the East Coast, and our birthday celebrations, I'd send out like this birthday card, and it was electronic birthday card. My team is virtual, and it would, flash, and candles would, light and all that kind of stuff. He grew up eating Caravelle ice cream cakes for his birthdays. So I'm here, Midwest, Oklahoma City, never heard, never seen. I'm a Baskin-Robbins guy. We grew up eating Baskin-Robbins ice cream cakes. Like, I knew what an ice cream cake was, but not just a Caravelle ice cream cake. So I was in Walmart one day, and I'm walking around, and I'm actually getting something just snacks and things to celebrate we have a month birthday because I have people who travel in, things like that. So we do it monthly. Anybody who has a birthday in that month, we celebrate when they're in town. And I'm in Walmart and I'm walking around picking up snacks and goodies and things to take to, the team. And lo and behold, I walk past the bakery section, which has a freezer in it, and there is a Caravelle ice cream cake. So now, anytime, any celebration, we just celebrated, a huge month, very busy month, and the team was in town, and I went and picked up a Caravelle ice cream cake, and we celebrated everybody informally, just at lunchtime with this Caravelle. So if your team, if your company, has something that is specific to you all or specific to them that means something, just a Caravelle ice cream cake, come on. It's a $20 cake. Who would have ever thought? But for our team, it means more than just a Caravelle ice cream cake. It was special, somebody part of our team, it was special to them. And then it ignites those emotions and those feelings and those memories of our childhood. And who doesn't like to remember happy times in their childhood, whether it was a birthday celebration or maybe it was that big gift that you always wanted and you finally got. It again invokes those feelings. And that's what, a creative way to show your team appreciation is all about, is letting them know that they are seen and letting them know that they're heard and letting them know that you appreciate what they do on a day in and day out. We spend way more time with our work family than we do with our own family. For some of us out there who are working a regular 9-to-5 job, 40 hours a week, or if not more, or if you're running your side business and you got a day job and then you're running your side business at night, or maybe you're running your regular business and you're working 12, 15-hour days. So we're with those people a lot of times more than we're with our family. So it goes a long way when we show appreciation. So informal celebrations, Caravelle ice cream cake. Try it out. The other one that I like to do virtually is just a simple Amazon gift card. Amazon gift card, you can go on Amazon, you can send it to them or whatever your shopping place of choice is, and you can email it to them and just say, hey, thanks for the job or thanks for completing that project, whatever that looks like. So again, an informal celebration, and then present it to them, send it to them right before a team meeting or a regularly scheduled meeting that you're going to be getting, everybody together with, and just give them a kudos, give them a shout out, tell them thank you. Kind of goes back to that first one, that spotlight session. But this, again, an informal celebration just outside of a regular, or have a stand-up meeting. I've called stand-up meetings in the morning, asked everybody if they could join me in a couple hours on Zoom or Teams or something. And I present the gift card there. So, think of ways, creative ways, informal celebrations that you can have with your teams to celebrate their achievements. So that's the second one. The third one I came up with, and this is something that I want to do. So as I was out there researching and things that are on my list, I always keep a list of things that I'm wanting to do. And this was on my list already, and I just happened to be going through that. And I said, you know what? I'm going to talk about that. Badges. So just like Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts, if anyone out there has been in any one of those clubs, you get badges or achievement badges for things that you accomplish. So this is things that we accomplish, specific goals that we accomplish in the workplace, and you get a digital badge. It could be a physical badge if you want. If you're in person, everybody's in the office together in one location. But if you're virtual or you're hybrid, then you can do a virtual badge. And virtual badges you can put maybe on your signature line in your email, or you can put them in your profile picture that you have on, again, whatever platform that you're using, Google, Microsoft Teams, or Zoom, whatever is out there for your company. But those little badges that go around your picture, they mean a lot. So take a badge for completing a project before the deadline. That's a great badge to come up with. And then you give somebody a badge. You could do it yearly. You can do it color-coded. I mean, get creative with these digital badges. Maybe somebody purchases something or negotiates well under the threshold or what it was budgeted, and you give them like a $ badge, and they can put there for money saving, saving money, saving the company money, being efficient. You see where I'm going with this? Like these badges, and you can tie them to your values, your core values in your company. If you have those, your accountability, cost savings, that sort of thing, or your initiatives throughout that year, and then award people as they work projects or they achieve anything that goes towards those initiatives. So again, it's one, connecting people to the values, core values of the company. Two, connecting them to the mission and vision of the organization. And then three, it's rewarding them for working projects to accomplish that. I don't know how you can say no to badges. Actually, that's on my list tomorrow. I'm going to put that on my list in the morning, and I'm going to figure out a way, because this has been on my list for a while and I haven't just implemented it. I need to get in there and implement it as I'm talking about it, because it's a great idea. So again, badges, whatever those look like, it reminds me of like the gold stars that we used to get in grade school, where you had a sheet up there for behavior. And I'm just telling on myself, I always really didn't get the most gold stars. I was a great kid, trust me. But again, what I want to say though is those badges go a long way where people can display them however they want, and you are showing appreciation for whatever that they achieved. So those 3 ways are creative ways that I've come up with to help you show appreciation for your teams, whether you got an in-person team, all in one location, or virtual, or hybrid of the two. Spotlight sessions, informal celebrations, and get creative here. All right. I want to challenge you. Get creative. And then the badging system, come up with what the badges look like. Maybe even give it to your team and have them come up with what the badge looks like the icon or the picture or whatever in there. Just make it fun again. And you don't have to do it throughout the organization. Maybe this is something, if you got a small team, that you just do amongst each other, right? And you give each other these badges, or you give each other thanks or appreciation. So start small. I always like to really, when I'm implementing things, I like to start small and then just grow it from there. I hope this helps somebody today be able to show appreciation to others. Get creative. Share with me down below in the comments a way that you show appreciation to your teams. Go be great. We'll talk to everyone later. Bye-bye. If you like what you're hearing, do us a favor. Click on that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up or leave a comment. That lets us know that what we are putting out benefits you. If you want additional information or resources or learn how to work with me, head on over to thejohnespinosa.com, because when we become better versions of ourselves, it helps us get others to where they're going. Go be great.